It's McGuffey High School's Team 1 and Tsunami. And on the red side, from Carmichael Areas High School's Team 2, Zeus. We are ready for action. 3 minutes on the clock. Counting down. 3, 2, 1. Engage. Tsunami straight to the point. Throwing Zeus into the corner. Couple big shots and some sparks flying. Zeus inverted, flipped over a 360. Parts flew, sparks flew. Now Tsunami stuck on a screw actually at the moment. I see a piece of carnage laying there, but Tsunami gets out of it. Remaining active. We have a countdown and a count out. Winner, McGuffey High School Team 1. It's Tsunami. And it's going to happen in 3, 2, 1. Robots engage. Head to head. And Duckin takes the most of it. Tsunami. Now Tsunami sent to the corners. Duckin takes a running start. Sends Tsunami flying. And again, another shot off the wall. And a third. Oh! Explode.
Battery. Wow.
Tsunami.
One hit right there, huh?
Just perfect shot.
That was a perfect shot on the top plate that really just sheared all the bolts off.
Yeah, and the battery laying in the back of the bot. That's when Ref Mike saw that, he called the match.
Literally all the guts fell out. The weapon motor, the battery,
Sure
all the
did.
ESCs.
Duckin.
Joining us again as well. So, there's a lot of freedom in the design of these robots the students have. And you'll see that on full display here in just a couple seconds.
Lava Chicken ready. Counting down. 3, 2, 1.
Wait. We'll reset the
Have
clock.
to restart the clock.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Robots engage.
Remember Westmont earlier was put on a nice show for us as far as a Sparks show. When they were putting on, didn't do a lot of damage with their weapon, but put on a nice display.
Though it appears the Lava Chicken has a size advantage, the power of the Tsunami weapon certainly capable of doing what you're witnessing right now is turning that bot upside down again and again. Tsunami continuing to put on the pressure, and there's that patented upending that could be the ending of the Lava Chicken.
The only
Lava Chicken trying to rock itself down.
Yep, that's really the only choice a lot of these schools have is
Only 5 seconds left to do that, and this might be the end of it, and it is. We have a winner from McGuffey High School. See, Test Dummy made it out of its 20-minute time limit. Going to face off against McGuffey. Again, 2 vertical beater bars. Ready to face off in 3, 2, 1. Engage. Tsunami first strike. Test Dummy taken to the corner, but hops right over Tsunami. But now hops right over the floor of the arena as Tsunami shaves off one of those tongs in the front. Tsunami on a mission, throws Test Dummy to its back. Now it's going to just take more pieces around and just toss it about the arena floor.
not seeing any movement right now from the Test Dummy. Getting its count to see if it has maneuverability. Based on the faces of the team, though.
And with 51 seconds into the match, sorry, 59 seconds, 49 seconds. Incapacitation on the part of Cornerstone Prep. Winner, McGuffey's Team 1, Tsunami. So that is the epitome of that moniker.
We're ready to go on the next bout. In 3, 2, 1. It's the blue team Burgettstown against the red team McGuffey.
And we have returning from yesterday's competition, Burgettstown High School's B-Town Breakers. B-Town Breakers just upended, driving inverted, gets braided up as Tsunami now taking it to it. Burgettstown needs some help. Tsunami not letting up. Tsunami
Definitely
playing Uber at the moment.
Definitely a big difference in size of these robots and style and design. But
Well,
again, that doesn't matter sometimes, but taking a lot of beating right now.
B-Town Breakers been uprated, but Tsunami still getting some Uber points, taking B-Town Breakers for a ride. A lot of the internals sticking out of the top of B-Town Breakers. Tsunami looks like it feels it's done enough damage to maybe ease up a bit, save itself for the next match, if that's the case. There's a pin by Tsunami to the Burgettstown bot over here on the far wall.
We are halfway through this bout.
Separation requested by Ref Mike. Again, Tsunami saving some power. B-Town Breaker, though, we've seen this before. It does not give up. But there's another pin by the Tsunami. And we'll have a 10-second countdown before separation.
Coming up to the 1 minute mark remaining.
Again, not giving up is Burgettstown.
Another pin. Nope, temporary pin. There goes another one, though.
Burgettstown trying to score some points, but Tsunami with big, powerful pushback. And there's another pin by the Tsunami squad.
Again, as you said, Scott, very smart strategy, especially even if they have their weapons still functional. You don't want to create any undue
Burgettstown
damage.
finally pins the Tsunami against the wall there.
Just under 30 seconds remaining.
All right, both bots alive. We're under 20 seconds here. Tsunami trying to finish this thing off. Pushing and shoving. Tsunami feeling like it doesn't need its weapon anymore. 3 seconds. This will be a judge's decision, and that decision is McGuffey's Team 1, Tsunami. In 3, 2, 1, engage.
Short.
Can you believe that shot,
Wow.
Scott? One shot in the corner by Tsunami, and Duckin is getting counted out.
And
That
again, a scenario.
High lip guard on that beater bar is going to end it very early. Very, very early. And a very kind team gesture to keep this thing going as Tsunami pouring it on.
Well, it looks like they're not going to regret that decision as far as the
Tap out by McGuffey. Or I'm sorry, by Deer Lake's winner, Tsunami.
It's one of those scenarios where, again, you
3, 2, 1, engage.
Again, you can see very small robots, but very powerful. Again, you can see that by that dancing around and the flying through the air and the flying through the air. Good use of the arena to right side themselves. But they're paying for it.
Scott, I've never seen Bedford Bot handled in the manner that Tsunami is currently taking care of business.
It is a non-stop wave of action, that is for sure.
Well, we have a pin right now by McGuffey, giving Andrew Carnage the Uber ride across the floor.
Match has been paused to separate the robots.
It's an interesting separation situation. And Ref Mike fairly leaves Andrew Carnage inverted, as he'll have to restart this match. And 3, 2, 1, re-engage.
We'll see if they hop back on for another ride or go flying through the air for a ride here soon.
It seems that Tsunami's saving some weapon power at the moment.
Just about at the halfway mark of this one. Nice pin here by McGuffey. Eating up that clock. Separates but goes in for that pin again. Just misses. And they got the pin again.
We're down to 1 minute, 10 seconds remaining.
Not leaving anything to chance, just going to take advantage of those pins where they can with 1 minute left. But again, despite being topsy-turvy and upside down, Bedford's still got some great driving going on, avoiding those pins.
35 seconds.
Trying to sneak in a pin of their own.
Thus far, Scott, it seems to have been all McGuffey. It will go to the judges, though. They'll make the determination.
And a pin again.
15 seconds.
Down to the final 5 seconds. 2, 1, time.
Unanimous decision, McGuffey, Team 1, Tsunami.
One battle. Huge hit right out of the gate. McGuffey going aggressive right out of the gate. McGuffey, just like they did in the last battle, is going strong and aggressive right out of the gate. Nice move by Gal there to get themselves straightened up, only to be flipped upside down once again and losing some parts. There goes a belt and pinned against the wall. But thanks to their competitor, we're able to get back off. Now they're back up on that ledge again, and we'll see if they leave them there or if they're able to get themselves off. But at least for the moment, the Gal School is incapacitated on the ledge. We've seen that so many times today. This could be a victory for McGuffey as Mike is counting down. Match has been stopped. Blue team incapacitated. The winner is McGuffey Tsunami. All right, we are ready to go here, waiting for our last judge in 3, 2, 1, battle. Again, on the blue side, we've got Plum, Team 1 against McGuffey, Team 1 in the red. Two powerhouse schools. First time today, I think we've seen the Plum team. Seeing McGuffey not moving a whole lot. Not sure if there's an issue there. Match has been stopped. Blue team, the winner. Plum team won.
Kind of action we'll have here to your left. We are set for action, counting down in 3, 2, 1. Robots engage. Looks like a double wedge design there on the Ringgold side. Another big bot getting upended by McGuffey's Too Much bot. As we are these, it's kind of weird, Joe, going from that little showcase arena to this big floor. It's kind of thrown me a little bit.
Yeah.
A lot more maneuverable action happening.
Different sight of line, right? Your eyesight.
That's it. As we are moving along here in bout number 2 of our 15-pound division. 2 wedge designs going head-to-head thus far. We have some aggression happening on the McGuffey side. Little David versus Goliath action, as again, Too Much bot getting underneath Team 2 of Ringgold.
Too Much bot really lower than Team 2 there, right? So being able to get under that robot seems seamless for them.
There you go. And that was a good maneuver by Too Much bot once again, keeping Team 2 at bay on the Ringgold side, asked to separate. We're down to 1 minute 15 seconds left as Too Much bot again getting under the skin and frame of Ringgold High School. A nice strategy by McGuffey, going with its strengths, figuring out what's going to work, and there's a pin by the McGuffey team. Too Much bot living up to its name, as Ringgold having a hard time figuring out how to get itself in a position for some positive points against the McGuffey squad.
With a little less than 30 seconds left, it's really anyone's match here. Both robots going back and forth.
Too Much bot, speedy little wedge, rolling along nicely on our red Hamel floor. Down to 10 seconds remaining, and there's another pin by McGuffey. Call for separation as we end this bout. It'll come down to our prestigious judges, and it's unanimous. McGuffey, Team 2, Too Much bot.
Intermediate, Team 2.
We're counting down in 3, 2, 1. Get it on. Wedges.
Janet had a couple.
Awesome. Thank you. Right now, Too Much bot.
Stuck on the arena, stuck on themselves, stuck. Nope, not stuck.
There's a couple points for Too Much bot. Getting under the angle. And again, Another pin by Too Much Bot thus far. Dominating the performance.
And that's McGuffey there on the bottom and the red team. The blue team again is North Allegheny.
Troy Angle having some mobility problems.
Match has been paused. Team is using their, I guess it's North Allegheny, using their first unstuck of the bout, their first and only unstuck of the bout. Again, some of these robots sit very low to the floor. The floor is not 100% even, and that is something they have to take into account in the design of their robots.
Restarting in 3, 2, 1, re-engage. Troy Angle looking a little hobbly as Too Much Bot again using that pin from underneath.
Again, those pins are very effective ways to immobilize your opponent, but also score some of those aggression points, especially when you have a very evenly matched bout like this, where it's high probability with about halfway through this match that it's going to go to the judges, unless someone gets stuck again.
Thus far, McGuffey Team 2 dominating this bout. North Allegheny getting a count out.
See the wheels spinning, but I don't see a robot moving. Good chance it's stuck.
And that will do it. Winner from the red side, McGuffey Team 2, Too Much Bot. That powerful vertical spinner ready for action in 3, 2, 1. Robots engage. And right off the stock.
One shot, one hit, one robot
And
down.
in normal fashion, Bedford dismantling Too Much Bot. Winner, Theodore Roosevelt.